Hi, this is Coffee County Mayor Judd Matheny. Stay tuned for the mayor's message. Hello, welcome to this edition of the Mayor's Message. I'm Coffee County Mayor Judd Matheny, and sometimes I do a solo thing, but today, like many other days, we're doing a interview with one of your very important county officials. And today I have Donna Toney with me. She's a Register of Deeds, and she does a fantastic job once again for our county. Now, she is a independently elected individual. Her office is. She's in charge of how she runs that office, but I would like to let her tell us a little bit about her background and what her office does and how you might, as a citizen here in Coffee County, interact with her on a hopefully not daily basis. Nobody likes to interact with government on a daily basis, but every so often. So Donna, go right ahead.
Well, I'm a native of Manchester, but I didn't get to live here until '77, but I was here every summer. My dad had a career in the Navy, and I was fortunate enough to experience a lot of things in life, from living in different countries to one coast of the U.S. to the other side of the coast, and always had the dream that I wish I was living like my cousins in this unique little town square without all the hustle and bustle that I was used to in downtown San Francisco, all these locations. But I am very proud of our community. I'm very proud that I got to have raised my son in this community, and I have a granddaughter. And I'm just so thrilled to be here. I've known Judd for a long time, and it really comes full circle. There's so many, others in, like John Matheny, the trustee. I've known him forever. I got my first cell phone from him. And we're all here with the same goal, trying to make Coffee County the best.
That's right, and we're having a good time doing it too. We're communicating regularly, and that's what it's all about. So
yes.
So tell us what you do.
Okay, so one thing I wanted to do since 2014, I've never openly, really explained the core of the office. The core operation of this office is it's the whole U.S. economy with all the property ownerships. It evolves. The economy evolves around the property ownerships, which they are the documentation, legal documentation that proves who owns what property is in our office. And it's remarkable. I think we got 33,000 parcels of land that each have their own ownership. And it's a big responsibility. I'm the gatekeeper of all those records. Now, accuracy. If we don't have that and the citizens lose faith in us, yep, then it doesn't work. And we are dealing with people all across the world, all across the United States on the ownerships. And we are unique. The U.S. is unique. I know Judd knows this, that we are, in the world, we're I think the only ones that have real property titled ownership. Yeah. And so my office stays very busy. We've set historical records through COVID. I cannot even, it just makes me smile all over when I think about how the office performed during COVID. COVID for us in the registrar's office was a time that historical records were set. When we came in 2014, the office was turning over revenues, total revenues of about $1 million, little over $1 million. We at 2022 was at $3.4 million in revenues. Now, revenues is what we're there for. Along with this property ownership coming in, my biggest job with the state of Tennessee is collecting the taxes and being accurate and balancing that out each month and paying over the funds to our county trustee's office, who then disperses with the county budget and the mayor. It's very intent to balance out all the activity that can come into the office, but years ago I was in banking, I was a realtor, and I think it all came together as a perfect storm for me to be there for the citizens, and I'm very proud of serving everyone.
Good job. You do a great job, and she also has her ear to the ground like John does on other things going on in the county, which is really cool. So you're just plugged in nicely.
Sometimes though, you know, when you're doing that, you come across a negative that you got to try to get fixed.
Part of life. That's part of life. But we've all learned, and we've all been working together long enough to know that there is an answer to every problem we have. We just have to sit down and hammer it. Sometimes you have to hammer it out. Sometimes you can just lay it all out there and it will present itself. But there's not a single thing that this county needs, and probably there's not a single thing that we want that we can't get with cooperation and communication. That's just the way it is, and I appreciate you guys.
Well, I appreciate you, Judd, and I appreciate everyone, all the citizens of Coffee County and abroad. Whenever I know I'm only as good as the team of staff that I have in the office, and they are outrageously unbelievable. They know their work. We put pieces of puzzles together every day for tracts of land and ownership, and that's one of our favorite things to do, is to go back into history and find that we don't have a number or a book number or a page for. And back to that, the way that we really came through COVID was we had went paperless in 2015. And right after going paperless, a few months went by and we went to e-filing. So that set our office in position for all those entities that that send things by mail, that send things FedEx, UPS. It is now coming through us digitally, which has it put us on the map at the top of the state on how perfecting we can be and how quick we can be to get their documents turned around.
That's what we like, and I know we need to go, but one more thing folks need to know that you've done a great job with is the preservation of the existing files we have. She's done a great job going back and cleaning those up and preserving them so that future generations can also look at them. So not only is she looking forward and implementing the future, she's preserving the past and doing a great job. So thank you, and thanks for this edition of the Mayor's Message, and we'll see you next week.